Hi, I'm Miss Dana and I'm with ArtSphere Inc. Today you're going to learn how to use recycled materials to create a puzzle. This lesson uses scissors. Make sure you have adult supervision or assistance. Here's what you'll need: chipboard, like a cereal box, plain paper, pencil, scissors, glue, and coloring supplies. First, prepare your chipboard by cutting along the folded parts and removing the flaps. I'm going to use this center rectangle right here as my base for my puzzle. After you remove all the excess chipboard, remember to either put it in the recycling bin or save it for another art project. Take out your plain white paper or whatever paper you have. You can either measure it first or simply glue it all on and then cut around. I'm using a glue stick, but it's okay if you have a different type of glue. The most important part is to make sure you cover the chipboard entirely with your glue. This will ensure that all your puzzle pieces stick correctly to the base. Now, take your plain white paper and lay it carefully on top. Smooth it out and make sure it's laying flat directly on top of your chipboard. You can either wait for it to dry or carefully start cutting off the extra paper. We want our white paper to be the same size as our chipboard. If you have any spots, especially the corners, that didn't stick well, check them and put a little extra glue. Now it's time to take out your pencil and start drawing your puzzle. You can draw anything you'd like. I'm actually going to draw two narwhals under the sea. You can either follow along or create your own. Feel free to pause the video as needed. As soon as you're done drawing, grab your coloring supplies and give your puzzle some colorful life. I'd recommend markers, crayons, or colored pencils for coloring. Now let's flip our puzzle to the back. Get out your pencil and your scissors. Since you can't see my pencil lines, I'm going to use a Sharpie. Draw wavy lines from one side to the other. This is how we're going to break up our puzzle. You can make them wavy, you can make them straight, you can make your lines zigzag, up to you. The wavier or crazier you get your lines, the harder your puzzle's going to be. Don't forget to make some lines going the other way. You really want to make sure your line is going from one side of your chipboard to the other and not stopping anywhere in the middle. After you have these grid-like lines, now it's time to cut directly on them. If you make a little mistake while you're cutting, don't worry about it. Don't try to fix it. Don't try to correct it. Just have one continuous cut line all the way through. The neater and more carefully you cut, the better and more accurate your puzzle is going to be. Because remember, your picture's on the other side. After you cut out all your pieces, flip them over and put your puzzle together. Awesome job! You finished your puzzle. Now, keep it nice and neat by storing it in a plastic baggie or a small box that you have handy. I hope you enjoyed learning about how to create your own puzzle. Continue the journey by creating more puzzles for friends and family members. Don't forget to share your art with ArtSphere for a chance to be featured on social media and our online art show.